fudgy chocolate brownie. That's all I got to say. That's it. That's all. This will be the only recipe that you will ever need when you have the taste of brownies. Now, what you're going to need to start off is 1 cup, that's 2 sticks, 226 grams of unsalted butter. Now, what I did here was I took that butter and I melted it down on a double boiler. So melted that butter down and I added to it 8 ounces of semi-sweet chocolate. Oh, come on now. It can't be fudgy and chocolate without the chocolate, baby. So we started right off with that. Now, this is what this is right here. So this is my chocolate juice. I'm going to call it my chocolate juice now. So my chocolate juice is over here and it ain't done this thing, baby. It is chocolatey. It is scrumptious. It is good. And it's going to allow for that chocolate flavor to be in the chocolate brownie. And more important than that, baby, it's going to create the fudge. Now, I ain't stopping there, baby. I have right here 75 grams. That is 3/4 cup of cocoa powder. 100% natural cocoa powder. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add it to my chocolate juice, because I'm going to let that chocolate go ahead and bloom. When you allow for your chocolate to bloom, you are enhancing, I'm going to put that right there. You are enhancing the chocolate flavor. So we want the chocolate flavor to be enhanced. Now, I'm going to go ahead and stir it up until I don't see the chocolate cocoa into my chocolate mixture. I'm trying to tell you, if you love chocolate, this is the brownie for you, baby. I'm going to let this go ahead and do its thing. All right, so we started with the chocolate. Now we're going to move on to the sweetness, baby. Now, here I got 1 cup, that's 200 grams of granulated sugar. Now, listen here. I have 1 cup, that's 200 grams of dark brown sugar. Now, the dark brown sugar has more molasses in it. So you're going to get a deeper, rich flavor, a sweeter flavor, and it's going to heighten that chocolate even more. So I'm going to go ahead and add this to my big bowl. Now, if you notice, I don't have my big mixer out. I'm doing this all by hand because you can easily overwork your brownies and turn it into a tough brownie. I don't want that. I'd rather go ahead and take my time with it. You know what I'm saying? Take your time with it, baby. So I'm going to do this all by hand. Now, I have my sugar here. Hold up. If you new here, welcome to Turtle's Tasty Treats, where we make baking from scratch easy. I'm Diet. And if you have enjoyed what you've seen thus far, go and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date, in tune of all of the Tasty Treats recipes that we do and the tips and tricks that we have here as well. All right, moving on along. So we have our sweetness, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add my eggs. Now, I'm not just going to crack the egg up in that sugar there like that. I'm going to add my eggs in one at a time into a separate bowl. I always add my eggs in separately, because you can get a bad egg, you can get some shells, and that would have messed up all of this sweetness, baby. So don't do that. I have my whisk out, and I am going to go ahead and incorporate my egg into my sugar. Gonna whip a little bit of air in there. Moving on to my next egg. Now we're going to be putting in 4 eggs. 4 eggs is going to go into this brownie mixture. Go ahead and mix it on up. All right. Moving on to egg number 3. Put that there in there just like that. And again, I like to see that egg go ahead and disappear into that sugar before I add the next egg. We're going to mix it on up and add that last egg in here. All right, adding the last egg. And mix it up, baby. See that consistency there? That's what you want. All right. This is where I am done with my whisk. And now I'm going to finish everything off with just folding the rest of the ingredients in. So not only do we have the chocolate flavor coming through, we're going to make sure that vanilla flavor come through as well. So I'm putting in 2 tablespoons. That's 1. And that's 2. 2 tablespoons of rich 100% vanilla extract. Pure 100% vanilla extract is going in there. And put that aside. And I'm going to go ahead and take my spatula and mix that up. Oh my goodness. I smell that vanilla goodness. Now, normally I like to use my vanilla paste for my baking because I really love how that does and how it tastes. But I've tried it with my brownies and I just prefer the vanilla, the pure vanilla extract with it. So for my brownies, I stick to the vanilla extract. All right. So I done mixed that up there nice and well. And I'm ready to add my chocolate juice. Went ahead and let this cool and we're going to go ahead and pour it in. Ooh, yes. Y'all see that? You see that there? Oh, we talking about some brownies now. All right. Now I'm just going to scrape down this bowl because I'm not trying to have none of my chocolate juice to go to waste. All right. We looking good now. All right. Go ahead and fold that in there. It's looking good. It's looking right. Look at that. Oh, yes. Now it's time to add 1 cup of flour. And I'm adding it straight into my sifter. Now, 1 cup of flour is 125 grams. Now we're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon of salt. Because we want to be able to taste the flavor, so we want to cut the sweetness down just a tad. So I'm going to go ahead, move this scale on out the way, and I'm going to go ahead and sift it up. It's always important for you to sift to get the bumps and lumps and all of that goodness out of it. Well, I don't know if the bumps and lumps are goodness, but you know what I mean. Now, I went ahead and already buttered my pan, and I have some parchment paper. So I'm going to take 1 paper and I'm going to line it straight on down like this, going one way. And then I'm going to take the other paper and go this way. Now doing that is just going to allow for me that when the brownies are done to easy pull it on up, baby. Pull it on up. All right. So now we're ready to add in our flour. And this is where we're basically going to gently pour it in and fold it. Once you don't see any more flour, stop, baby, because you don't want to overmix, okay? So put a little bit in and simply fold. Fold it on in. Okay. I'm so excited about this. I cannot wait. Now I'm ready to go ahead and pour my Fudgy Chocolate Brownie mix into my pan now. And I did go ahead and put a little bit of more butter onto my parchment paper as well. Pour that in there. Oh my goodness, it smells like heaven. Chocolate heaven now. Woo! And I'm using a 8x11 pan. For my brownies. Now you may thought we were done, but you see this chocolate bar right here? There's 8 ounces of semi-sweet goodness. We're gonna chop this up and add it into the top now. When I say fudgy chocolate brownie, oh, I meant every word of it. So I went ahead and chopped my chocolate on the parchment paper so that it could be easy for me to go ahead and slide it on into my brownie pan. So that's what I'm gonna do here, and just sprinkle it on top. Now, this is ready to go into my oven. The oven has been preset for 350 degrees. I'm going to bake this off for 25 minutes. Let me show you how easy it is. Wait a minute, let me move this over here. With this parchment paper, just lift it up, just like that.
Extra chocolatey.
I'll move this out the way.
Good. Yes.
Okay. You ready to cut on in it?
Let's do it.
Give me a little knife. Jimbo the baker had to come on downstairs.
Y'all know what time it is. I'm back, people. We're gonna have a nice little piece.
Oh,
It's just been a day, you know.
Show him.
Oh yeah. Yes. Well, you already know this is good. I already know.
I'm gonna slide that over.
Let me see what we got going on. Here's my fork. I think fudgy. That's why I fell in love with you, girl. Throwing all these little snacks and treats.
Well, I'm supposed to be saying something, right?
You're supposed to say,
If you enjoyed what you've seen, please make sure you subscribe. And Jimbo and I
and you
will see you in the next one.